Welcome to Lesson 2 of the Violin Method for Beginners by Poppy Violin Studio. I'm Jamie, and in this video I'm going to show you how to tune your violin. There are two ways that you can tune your violin. I'll start by showing you how to tune with the pegs, which are these four knobs at the top of your violin. Typically when we tune, we start tuning with the A string, which is the second string in. So E string, just to review, A string, D string, and G string. In order to tune your violin, you will want a tuner of some kind. They make tuning forks that will tune to A440, or you can also get an electronic tuner or download an app. All of these things work fine. So here's my tuner. I have my tuner set to A440, and I'm going to use this to tune my A string. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I was tuning with my bow. If you're a beginner, we haven't learned how to use the bow yet, so I'm going to teach you how to tune doing pizzicato by plucking the strings first. Tuning is a bit of an advanced technique, so if you are a parent watching this video with a younger student, I recommend that you tune the instrument for them because it's going to be quite difficult for younger students to be able to do this on their own. So I've got my tuner set to A440, and I'm going to pluck my A string to hear if it matches. It does not match. It's a little bit too low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the peg towards the right, righty-tighty, and I'm also going to push inward a little bit as I do that. If you don't push inward, the peg will not stay in place and it will slip because the string tension will pull it off. Alright, I'm turning and I'm checking, and you want to do just a tiny bit at a time. You don't want to do too big of a turn because you might pop the string if you go too far. That has happened to me and it's a little scary. So make sure to go very small increments at first and double check. And so actually it sounds like I got that one just fine. Alright, so now I have my D running on my tuner for my D string, and I'm going to hear if my D string is in tune, and it's not. It's a little bit higher. Yeah, this is where I want to be. So instead of going righty-tighty to make it tighter, I'm going to go the other direction. I'm going to turn to the left slightly, and again, still pushing inward so the peg does not slip out of place. And again, checking as I go to make sure I'm not going too far. And if you go too far, it's not a big deal, just go the other direction. All right, got that one. Okay, G string. Let me see if this one's in tune. All right, that actually sounds good, so I don't need to do anything with that. So the second way that you can tune your violin is with the fine tuners that are located at the very top of the tailpiece here. And as I mentioned in the last video, my violin only has one fine tuner on the E string, and that's common for professional instruments. So I'll demonstrate how to do that now. But on your instrument, you may have tuners on all four of the strings, and that means you can use this technique to tune any of your strings as long as it's not for a very big adjustment. So the pegs are for larger adjustments when you have the option of the fine tuner. And then when you get it close enough with the peg, then you can use the fine tuner to make the smaller adjustment. So I have my tuner on E again, and I'm going to pluck the string. If you can do it with your left hand, you can do that. And you're going to turn, again, this one is too low, so I'm going to turn to the right. Again, righty-tighty, and I'm going to keep checking. All right, so there it is. That's it for tuning the violin. Thanks for watching. In lesson 3, I'll show you how to hold the violin, and check out the description below. You'll find a link to the playlist with all of these Violin Method for Beginner videos, and also you'll find a link to the method book that I created to go along with all these videos. The book will cover everything we do in the videos, and you'll get your own copy of all of the music that we go over and all the exercises. And then there's a lot of bonus material in the book as well. So check that out if you're interested. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. And if you like this video and you think other people would find it helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in lesson 3.